Hi guys, and welcome to Break Mitsubishi. My name's Jamie. Today we're going to do a walk around video on this 2016 Subaru Levorg GTS V1. We'll start off on the front. First things first, that you can see, this does have the STI front splitter, so that's actually going to give you more downforce. So when you do turn corners at faster speeds, it's going to push the car into the ground, which is going to give you more traction. As you can see, Subaru badging, and it's got the chrome stars in there as well, and the chrome does go throughout the vehicle. As you can see, I can tell that this car does HID headlights because it does have the window washers, fog lights down the bottom, and also the indicators on the side as well. And the front of the car, for that matter, does present in very good condition. Nothing that I can see that's worth noting. And I'll just give you a quick tip. People always ask, why do they have the scoop in the bonnet? It's actually because the intercooler or the radiator, whichever one it is for the car, is actually on top of the engine. So obviously the airflow needs to go to that to cool down the engine. Moving to the first alloy wheel, as you can see, this wheel does have a little bit of rashing. For 2016, very consistent with the age of the car, but the rest of the wheel does present in very good condition, and the tyre's still got plenty of life left out of it. Moving down the vehicle, as you can see, again, we have the side skirts as well. This one is just going to give it a more stylish look. May help with a bit of aerodynamics, but I think it's more just for styling. And as you can see, the two doors do present in very good condition. This car does have keyless entry, so if the key's just in your pocket, you can just go in there, open the door, and the car will open up. Moving down the vehicle, as you can see, a couple of minor scratches in the door handle. That would be due to...
Jamie!
Oh,
whoa!
Why would you do that?
I was just coming to say hello. I didn't realise we were recording a video.
Was he in the car the whole time?
Yeah. Hi, I'm the manager here. I just wanted to pop in and say g'day. Jamie, let's keep going. Man, you're doing a good job. So now that we've given Jamie an opportunity to get his breath back, he's going to continue with the walk around video. I hope you find it enjoyable to watch and a bit of fun, because that's what we like to do here. So Jamie, keep presenting the car, and we'll see you soon. Back
to the car. Hope there was no distractions. Wayne has also just told me that the rashing on the wheel will be touched up, so that shouldn't be a concern. But going on back to the tyres, these tyres do have still plenty of life left out of them, as did the first one. Moving to the back of the car, as you can see, you have all your chrome badging on there, all-wheel drive, the Subaru badge and the Levorg badge as well. And again, you've got the rear diffuser, the STI rear diffuser again. So again, it just goes with the whole pack of the car. Better handling, better aero, better downforce. That's all going to be incorporated into that as well. We'll open up the tailgate. It won't let me actually because the car is on. So we'll come back to that later. Sorry to be a nuisance. Looking at our third alloy wheel, as you can see, just like the other two, actually this one is the better one out of the three, to be honest, but again, they are going to be touched up, so shouldn't be concerned. And the tyre again, just as good as the other two. Looking at the two doors again, as you can see, do present in very good condition. And again, you've got that same STI side skirt as well. Moving down again to the last and final wheel, as you can see, the car does present in very good condition. Being black, it would show up all these things. Again, bit of rashing again, but is going to be touched up. So again, should not be a concern. And the tyre, just like the other three, pretty much brand new. So what we'll do, guys, we'll open up the bonnet and have a look at this, the heart and the engine of this car. We'll get to that right now. Alright guys, taking a look underneath the bonnet here, the heart of the car, the engine. What we have here is a 4-cylinder, 2-litre turbo petrol engine. I'll give you a quick insight in the engine. As you can see, it does say boxer engine. Subaru are well known for their boxer engine. Unlike an ordinary engine where the pistons go up and down, the pistons in a boxer engine go side to side. That just gives you a smoother ride, and it lowers the center of gravity. So again, better handling. But I'll move back to the things you want to hear about the car. This engine does produce 197 kilowatts and 350 newton meters of torque, so plenty of power out of a 2-litre engine. It does have a 60-litre fuel capacity tank. On average, you're going to average about 8.7 litres every 100 Ks, which is going to give you a fuel average range of around 690 kilometers per tank. This car has 7 airbags, which gives it a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Alright guys, looking inside the Levorg here, we'll start off on our driver's side door. First thing that you can note, all the blue stitching throughout the car. You got a nice leather wrapped armrest here and a little cushion on the side as well. All our power window, central locking and power mirror controls, and also a button to fold in the mirrors. So it makes life a little bit easier when you're parking the car. And then just next to that, we have seat memory controls. So obviously you can set it to the seat you want it to be in. If your wife or your girlfriend or anyone gets in the car, they can have a different setting. Traction control button, a button to adjust the brightness on the cluster itself, and probably the main thing in this car, the red engine start stop button. So you know you're in a performance car. Number one, when it says STI, and number two, when it has a red start button. On the steering wheel itself, as you can see, a nice racy looking steering wheel with the bottom cut off, more of a hexagon shape than a round shape, so very sporty looking. On the right hand side, all our cruise control settings, adaptive cruise control settings as well, and our we can change the modes of the car, so we can obviously go sport, comfort and things like that. And then on the left hand side, all our Bluetooth controls and our media controls. And then just down here is a button just to flick through the menu in here, just to see what mode you're in, what's the time, what's the kilometers you're doing. And then on our right hand stalk we have auto headlights and indicators, and then on the left hand stalk we have auto wipers as well, and our wipers. Looking into this screen up here real quick, as you can see the time, the temperature, and what you're averaging on fuel, and you got a nice display clock as well, and you got a nice little leather wrapped little cover over the top of that as well. And then you also got a little screen that shows you the temperature of the car. As you can see, it's quite hot outside now, so we do have the AC on, both on low. It is dual zone climate control, so if I change one side, you'll see my side's still low, the passenger is 18.5. Keep it down to low though. And you can also see that nobody's wearing the seatbelt in the back, so you can tell who is wearing their seatbelt. Just below that, we have our multifunction touchscreen. So this has satellite navigation, AM/FM radio, and it also, you can connect your phone and link it up to there, mirror link. I don't believe it's the same as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, I might be wrong, but you can connect your phone regardless. And then just below that, all your hard buttons for your dual zone climate control. Just below that again, 2 USB ports, so you can charge 2 phones, and then you can even get an adapter with the 12-volt gauge and charge an extra 2 phones if you like. AUX cord as well, just next to that as well. And then what we have here, wrapped in with the STI badging on that as well, our 8-speed automatic gearbox, and you can change it into the sports mode and shift with the paddles on the steering wheel, just to make it feel like a manual, or you know, if you want to drive hard and fast, you can use the shifts. It's easier than not touching the steering wheel. Automatic handbrake. We have downhill consent control. So if you're going downhill, the car is it's like having cruise control, but holding it at a certain speed going downhill. Heated seats for the passenger and the driver, high and low. 2 cup holders, and you can also take this one out to give it an even bigger cup holder, and it just clicks right back in. We'll close that up, and then we have again nice leather wrapped armrest with the blue stitching, and then as you can see, 2 more USB ports in the console itself, and another 12-volt gauge, and plenty of room as well. I'll just get the camera person just to pan around to look at the leather, the carpet, the door trims, just everything in the car, and show you what good condition it is in. And then when she's done doing that, I'll just quickly, before I forget, I will show you the sunroof. This car does have a sunroof. As you can see, it has up and down tilt, so you can tilt it up and down, and you can obviously open it all the way as well, and it's automatic. So what we'll do now, guys, is we'll jump outside the car and we'll wrap up the video. Alright guys, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this video on the 2016 Subaru Levorg. As you can see, the car does present in very good condition for the age of the vehicle. If you've got any questions on the car, or you would just like to watch the video again to watch me get scared, which I'm probably sure thousands of you will, give us a call on 9907-0555. This car also does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. So it's going to give you 5 years mechanical protection, 10 years roadside assist, and also a fixed service price at $295. So again, if you have any questions on the car, please give us a call on 9907-0555. My name is Jamie, and thanks for watching.